Welcome back with Happy Chappy. So, first off, good morning. And I hope you're having one. If not, change it. Look at what's good in your life. And if you feel that there's nothing good in your life, add something good to it. Like thoughts, good thoughts. Add the most amazing thoughts that you can add to your life. Add miracles. And whatever them miracles would be that you could think of, picture them coming into your day. The most greatest gifts from heaven sent down to you. And with your belief, it will appear in front of you. And if you don't see them, it's because you didn't add enough belief. So you keep up with that. You keep believing. You keep seeing. You keep following. You keep thinking. You keep feeling about it until it does come up. Having hope and having faith. Sending out that vibration for it to return. And as all things take time in creating, the world wasn't created in one day. Just like anything, it takes time. But we, as physical beings, we are given that gift. And we ignore it because of all the material things that we see around us, which gives us that ego and expectations to have things now. Because there is so many things marketed to us, as if we could reach out and grab it for it to become ours. We're missing out on all that we have and all that we are as the creators of this world, this universe. No matter where you look, we are described as the most powerful beings. Now, when you see humanity and the behaviour, it can be hard to believe in that. When you see the darker side, where it lacks that hope and it lacks that faith in Almighty High, the Creator that created you. And it just seems so foolish because you be ignorant to yourself and to think that you are all that and nothing more. Yet you heal and you don't think and create that healing within you. You just heal You get a cold, you heal. You get a cut, you heal. You get a virus or a bug, you'll heal. You don't do that. Infinite intelligence or higher consciousness does that, but is within you. And you have that power to direct it in how you believe. So you can achieve here in the physical reality, from the non-physical to the physical. Like when you get a sickness, you don't see it, but you feel it. But yet it's still physical, as it's within the body. But yet the body can heal it. Yet you don't see any of all that, any of it. You just feel the effects of it. Much like the world, only you get to see it. You see it all, and then you get affected by it all in how you see it. And then you feel towards it. And because we have that choice, the godly choice given to us, from our senses and our feelings, of them senses that we have, we take away the truth of our soul and who we are, and operate outside of that as the body, cocooning it, looking at the skin, the material as all. As all a man is flesh. Yet you think, and they cut you open in half, and not a thought will be in you, because you think outside of yourself. Through infinite intelligence, well, all that you are is a vessel that transmits messages out there and return receives them back. And we call it thinking, with that illusion that it's in the head, while all that's there is the communication of the brain, sending off vibrations and frequencies to only feel them back in return from neurotransmitters that's going on in the brain that don't even touch each other, which are like this. And between them, they give off electrical signals like lightning from the sky onto the earth. We are very similar to the universe in the way it works. Yet we don't look at ourselves in that way. We look at ourselves as a separate part. And then if you did look at yourself that way, and then looked at all the destruction and chaos that goes on in the world, and then look at people, you mightn't have to wonder Why do there be so many disasters around the world? In the vibration as a collectiveness of people, in what we give off, what we radiate out there, to be returned back to us. As we all know, we've been living in a world full of darkness, crime, wars, control, and repeatedly going over the same old thing over and over again, creating more wars, creating more havoc. Natural disasters then appear while all this happens. And you know through history, all that you've seen, that man starts off everything and then natural disasters come. They don't just come, they come after man's doings. Now, as we've always done, is worked from the past and out of that box. And this all starts to change from one person at a time within you, and the vibrations you put out there. And that takes stepping out of the box that we've always used, that darkness. And knowing every time that it arises in the head, because the body's so known to it, that it will bring you to that place, that you have that power of thought to change that thought, to turn it round. And every time that you have a dark thought, you need to be adding 10 positive thoughts. And to keep doing that until that's all that you're thinking and feeling within the body, replacing all that darkness with positive thought, positive feeling, positive way of being through how you're thinking, sending it out there and pulling it back in. But if you're thinking darkness all the time, oh, the world's this, or watching TV or some other media, there was a shooting here, or there was this here. We as beings collectively send out that vibration. Yes, this may be going on, but if you're across the world and you're watching it, unless you're sitting down there and praying right at that moment for change, then there's no point in even watching it. Because all you're going to do is vibrate a bad energy out there. The only way that you can be any benefit whatsoever is to kneel down and pray to God for change at that moment in time. Which means that would take you away from watching it. You see it, you turn it off. You kneel and you pray to God for change. Otherwise, should not even be watched, should not be entertained, as your vibration needs to be clean for the rise to the light. Or otherwise, you are staying in that darkness and you are just influencing it even more by adding to it through your thoughts, that would vibrate in the darkness of your body that's already dark. And from all that you've already conjured up and the thoughts that you add will create more thoughts for you to think about and vibrate out there. So you draw more of it back in. Instead, it needs to be you stepping out of the box, out of the way of being, and making changes within you, in your life, in what you do. It's not just a change of thought and all of a sudden you're going to feel better and then you're going to live a better life. It's changing thought after thought after thought after thought till you begin to feel towards them thoughts that you've replaced. And when you felt that way, you start realizing you begin to think this way, feeling better about life, no matter what's going on, because you're not letting it influence you. You've switched it off, like the TV. And you've become the power of the Creator, vibrating out there in what you put in here that comes off the whole body. What you put in here goes into here and vibrates out here. And in return, you will get that back. But you have to step out of the box and stop using all that was in the box from the past. Step out of the box. Get some new resources. Put them into the box if you want to go back to the box. And as you put them in, you force whatever's out or in there out. And you've a new box of material or resources of light, happiness, love, peace, harmony, joy. And now if we were all thinking along them lines of all that light and vibrating out there, as all is vibration, do you think there will be fighting, wars, natural disasters, how they are? Think of how everything works. The world would be sending out a frequency of harmony, as it would be content with us on it, and into the universe it sends out that frequency as we do. A calm, peaceful, a harmony just flowing out there because we create it. But if we keep focusing in the box, it's war, violence, destruction. Does that sound familiar? And yet we, as beings, as creators, created all that. And we can change all that. So start with today by adding some good things into your day that you want in your day, that you would desire to have in every day, and how you would love to live life. Not materialistic things. What would make you happy in your life? Living day by day by day by day. And if you were living that happy life, how would them days be lived? What would you be doing? How would you be enjoying that life? See it, visualize it, make it a dream, and bring it so it can be seen on the surface by thinking and thinking more and more until you're feeling towards them thoughts and then being. And before you know it, you will be. It will just come to you. It'll be a way of living, a way of life. And the way the world's been going, there's people that are living that way already. I just pray that we all can, that we all find that within ourselves, that strength to move from where we are, if we are in a darker side of the mind, from the world of the past, to move forward into a world that's so much brighter. This happy chappy, love and peace.